Hi all, welcome to the Star Chart program of Gulf 4 News, and today we have two guests. One Mr. Professor Dr. Edward Roy Krishnan, the founder and director general at the European International University, and the second one is Dr. Paul Schwartz, consulting faculty in European International University, Paris, and also he's a co-founder Resilience Coaching International City of South Africa. And when I checked your profile, your educational degrees are endless. The first BLA, the Bachelor of Liberal Arts, MA, Master of Arts, MS, Master of Science, and MBA, Master of Business Administration, and MCOM, that is Master of Counseling.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. MPhil, Master of Philosophy, and EDD, the Doctor of Education, and DBA, Doctor of Business Administration, and PhD. Doctor of Philosophy.
You forgot, I have two more honorary doctorates also.
Honorary doctorates.
In total, I have 5 doctorates.
Oh, 5 doctorates. Oh, yes, good and excellent. Okay. First of all, my question is the purpose of your visit. No, you are coming from France,
Yes.
related to the European International University,
Yes.
and what is the purpose or intention of this visit to Dubai?
Okay, we are here because we have got a few global partners in UAE.
Yeah.
In fact, I have had partners, the European International University has had partners in UAE for the past 3 years. But now we have become more active in this market because of the demand and because of our growing influence in this market.
Okay.
So we have come to meet with our partners, to work with them, to support them, and to meet with some of our students as well as the faculty members of the different partners. Also, we are here for an international education conference going to happen on the 25th and 26th, but that is of ASIC UK, which is also an accreditation body that accredits the European International University.
Is it in Dubai, that
Yes.
conference?
The conference is at Raffles Hotel.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, 2-day conference. So we are also part of that event. So both of us are presenting papers at the event.
Okay, can you say something brief about the history of this European International University? What is it? Our viewers need to know that. Yes.
So I personally founded the university with very specific goals in mind. I won't do justice to this story if I don't tell another related story, right?
When it was happened, with this establishment?
Yes, so I will tell you why I started the university.
Yeah, right.
Every time I went home, I'm from Malaysia, originally from Malaysia.
Yeah.
So every time I went home, my mother used to tell me to help someone or the other to pay off their school fee.
Yes.
And I started investigating what kind of program they're studying, what kind of fee they're paying. People in Malaysia pay very hefty amounts, very huge amounts to complete a certificate program or a diploma program. And I started wondering why this is the case. Education is supposed to improve life. Education is supposed to be an investment, which you get a return on investment, right?
Yes,
but these single mothers, especially single mothers, they've got children who are admitted in a program and then they are not able to pay, then they take loans. Sometimes they take loans from loan sharks and then they get indebted, and it's a huge problem, financial issue.
Yes, yes.
So that really struck my mind, and I was wondering, why is it that education is so expensive? And it's supposed to improve life, it's supposed to help people, especially people who are underprivileged and marginalized, to come out of the poverty. So that's why I actually thought about starting a university. I did not want to start just another university similar to other universities, carbon copy, so to say.
Yes.
No, I didn't want that. I wanted a university that is affordable. Now again, a lot of people start thinking about this particular idea of affordability as being cheap. I said no, affordability does not mean cheap. It is not equal to cheap, okay? Because you can be affordable, at the same time you can have very high quality of education. And we have proved that over the years by looking at the kind of organizations, international organizations, external bodies that accredit us, that quality assure European International University. So this is how the university was founded.
Actually, your university is providing the primary education or the degree level education. What type of subjects you are?
Actually, our company itself, our company has got education at all levels. We are starting from preschool, kindergarten, primary school, middle school, high school. Yes,
right.
We've got multiple campuses in different places.
Okay.
And then we actually extended those services to university. But frankly speaking, our international schools are, international schools.
Yes,
So
right.
international schools are, very premium fees. But that is not, my primary role. My primary role is to take care of our university. And so we were set up in 2018, May 2018, and we are just a few years old, but then we have made a huge progress. And globally, we are very well known now.
Yes.
A lot of people contact us to become our partners. A lot of students, want to be part of us. And some of our students, in fact, enroll in programs again and again, multiple times.
Yes,
and sometimes I even have to reject them and say, no, please stop studying, go and work, do something good for the society, do something else. But that's how passionate they become because of the core values that we advocate for.
Okay.
So this is the birth of EIU. I think I would also add another story.
Sir, when I came through the profile, no, it is the private institution, this European International University, no, promising the accreditation, no, ASIC, 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 no, accreditation for international service for schools, colleges, universities. How it works like?
So no, we are accredited by ASIC.
Yes, sir.
Right, we are accredited. So
By ASIC.
by ASIC.
By ASIC.
So ASIC is an external body.
External body, yeah.
Recognized by the government of UK.
Oh, yes.
So
yes,
we applied for accreditation by ASIC.
Oh, yes, sir.
So from the first year itself, our first move to assure parents, to assure students that we are not just another institution that are open, to grab people's money and to offer whatever we can offer and then, make profit out of it. No, we wanted people to know that we are quality assured. Because in education, this is the biggest issue. There are a lot of operators out there who say that they run programs, this and that, okay? But then little do people know about what goes behind the scene in terms of them taking care of students' learning experiences. Now again, I'm an educator. My core training is in education. In fact, I was a teacher trainer before, and Dr. Paul Charles and I, we did a lot of teacher trainings together before COVID. And so that's my background. So coming from that background, I'm very concerned about students' learning. So normally universities are established and then you enroll students and then whether they learn or not, it's not a primary concern. But for me, for European International University, we make sure that every student does learn. They must learn.
Okay. In the global level, what is the strength of your university?
We have about 4,000, between 4,000 to 5,000 students now.
4,000 to
5,000
students.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you really count how many students we certify
Yeah.
on a yearly basis, I think more than 8,000 certification. But these are students we are not delivering the actual learning, but our partners deliver the learning and assessment. We certify them. So we have got a lot of following, a lot of students, a lot of graduates, and it's growing every day.
Dr. Paul George, the consulting faculty in European International University, Paris. For our viewers, he holds a doctor in psychology degree with research emphasis on how to use the core principles of cognitive, behavioral and therapy and extrapolate models for resilience in business, professional and personal development. And he is also a well-known author of the books, different books I think you have written, no? Business Resilience and the Resilient Thinking. And he is also the lead author of the facilitator of the program beyond that. Okay, how you have come to know about this European International University and what is your experience, the colorful experience with this university?
My awareness and relationship with the university, the European International University in Paris, is not so much with the university, but it is actually with the person behind the university. And that is why I'm so passionate about EIU Paris. I'm passionate because I know the background story that started EIU Paris. And I know Dr. Krishnan, who is the founder for EIU. I personally know his struggle for him to come to where he is today, and for him to want to transfer that kind of expertise, for him to help others avoid that kind of struggle, yes, so that their success they can come quicker to their success, for me is a very commendable thing. And that is what attracted me to EIU, because if you want a degree program, you can get a degree anywhere. I mean, if you think about it, you can get a degree anywhere. But there's not many people who can afford a degree anywhere. And to see his story of how he started EIU has really attracted me to it and made me want to be part of it. Sometimes in life, you find your significance in being part of something that is bigger than you.
Yes, right.
And EIU is like that.
Yes, like that.
EIU is like that. That is why EIU has so many partners all over the world. It's not because they are making money, but because they have bought into the vision to actually make a significant difference in the world, to actually impact lives right where they are in different countries of the world. And that is an amazing thing. So my relationship with EIU starts with the relationship with the founder, which is Dr. Edward Roy Krishnan. So his passion to help students not to have similar struggles or through their struggles that he had, for me was an amazing magnet to draw me to EIU. So that's how I became part of EIU. I'm also an alumnus of EIU. I did my doctorate in psychology with EIU. So, and I saw the way education is delivered. You can have a degree, but the way it is delivered is also, it affects you as a graduate. And the way EIU delivers the education is very commendable.
So my doubt is, you have done your psychology from AAU?
Yes.
Yes, right.
Yes.
And after that, you became the faculty of there?
Yes.
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 Yes, okay. Proceed.
And when with my experience with EIU,
Yes.
that is what made me want to be part of EIU. Because then I know how the system works. I've been part of the system, at least at that level. And then when I was asked to be a consulting faculty member of EIU, I didn't have to think much, because it was an exciting opportunity for me. I wanted to be part of a vision that is actually changing lives across the world.
How you have come to a faculty like Mr. Dr. Paul Scholz? No?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes,
you did ask about faculty, and I got distracted. But coming back to the
Yes.
issue about faculty.
Yeah, right.
So you'll be happy and at the same time surprised to know that we have got top-notch faculty members, even working at traditional universities, large universities. Okay, they already have their own doctorate, and they would actually come and pursue another doctorate with us. Okay, at the same time, they wish to be part of us as a faculty member, as a visiting lecturer, adjunct professor. So this is because they advocate for the same values that we advocate for. They are passionate about the same thing that we are passionate about. So I don't actually view them as faculty members who we pay salary or payment. No, they're actually our partners more than anything. In fact, we have even students like that, who would follow us, who would encourage us, who would continue to nurture us and the whole vision of EIU itself. So faculty members, our priority is actually industry expertise.